Hello, grade six. We have made it to Wednesday. We are on the downhill slope here to Friday afternoon when we are done with semester one. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to talk to each other today. Even though we are on different, many of us are on different sides of the planet right now. We have an activity today building off what we did yesterday. So let's quickly go through this since you can get to work. Our question today is, how can I support my peers? You know that your objective this week is to expand on your understanding of civilization through conversations with your peers. So, you are going to finish this video today and then you're going to go straight to Flipgrid. I have nothing left to ask of you in terms of turning in work because I've already submitted grades. We're going to focus on the Flipgrid today and then I have CNN after that, CNN 10. So you're going to finish this video and then you're going to go straight to the Flipgrid. Okay. So on Google Classroom, you're going to find a link again to Flipgrid to the correct, I don't even know what the word is for it, the correct assignment or feed for our ancient civilization discussion from yesterday. So when you go there, you are going to watch the video for as many classmates as you want, but you are going to have to respond to a minimum of three. So I've given you a few guidelines here. So watch your peers' entire video. Don't stop in the middle or don't, skip through really quickly. I want you to comment on what you heard them say and your own thinking. Please use complete sentences and proper punctuation and grammar. This is also English language arts. And sometimes I know you guys are just in a rush because there's certain errors I see that I know you know better. So let's go look at what this might look like on Flipgrid. Okay. So I went back to my grade six humanities, and then we have the ancient civilization presentation. Sadly, I only have 29 students that responded out of 59 students in the grade level. So, roughly half of you need to get to work. You should post your video first. But there are enough of those of you who followed directions and got your work done. There are enough here for you to comment on three. So, it's not like only one or two kids did it. So, um, I can see a few other comments, but I clicked on one comment. I think it was here on almonds, and it just said cool. And that's not what I want to hear from you. So I happen to be watching,
So the most
pause that. I happen to be watching Mebuz, and he made a really cool statement about how, you know, when he first started the unit, he really didn't understand what in the world we meant by bicycle tires and ancient civilizations being similar. And then as the unit went on, he got a better understanding, and that made him think of other kind of metaphors or analogies for what a civilization is. And he was talking how it could be like a building or the human body, which is a great point to share with the classmates. And so I started thinking about it, and I went, wait a second. I like how you compared the support of a civilization, I should say, to the construction of a building or how humans function. Maybe the human body, I should have said. So I started thinking, like, what could I think of that might be a better metaphor for civilization? And then my mind just started turning, and I thought of a beehive. How all of the different bees that participate in the hive have a job. How there is one kind of leader, but in a sense, they support the entire hive. They're not in charge of other people, and if they're not doing their job right, then they get demoted. How any threats to the hive are taken kind of over by groups of bees and not just one bee, and how they have to have a stable food source, they have to have water, and that they need this kind of perfect scenario, otherwise the civilization dies out, right? That beehive doesn't, it ceases to exist. So I thought, ooh, that's a really good one. And then I wanted to challenge maybe you guys, see if you could come up with something better. But I commented on Mebus because watching his video made me think of this. I'm not going to force you guys to watch it here, but you can go watch his on Flipgrid. So you'll go back to the ancient civilization presentations, which yours, of course, looks a bit different from mine. So if I look at the member view, because your students and mine's always a teacher account. But if I go to the view that you guys have, you will see all these responses down here. So we got 4 comments, 298 views. Sometimes these are really slow to upload when I'm trying to screencast at the same time. But You can go on here and remember, based off the slides, you are watching the entire video of three peers, minimum three peers, commenting on what you heard them say and what you thought. What was your own thinking? And you're making sure to use complete sentences and proper punctuation. And then when you get done with that, you have the link here in the last slide to CNN 10. Okay? So that's your work for Wednesday. Go get started.